Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Math 5, Quarter 1, Lesson 1. Our topic for today is about concepts on 12 and 24-hour time. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies and objectives. Describe a 12 and 24-hour time. Convert 12 and 24-hour time and vice versa. Solve word problems involving 12 and 24-hour time. Content. First, describe a 12 and 24-hour time. Second, convert 12 and 24-hour time and vice versa. And third, solve word problems involving 12 and 24-hour time. Let's have a short review. In grade 4, you learned about elapsed time, or the duration between two given times or moments, usually starting and ending. Do you still remember how to calculate it? Let's review the lesson on elapsed time by calculating the length of travel time each pupil spent going to school. Travel time, how long was your travel time from home to school? So first column, we can see the name of the pupil. Second column, time each pupil left home. Third column, time each pupil arrived at school. So we need to complete the length of travel time. Let's try to answer. Kelvin left home at 5:30 a.m. Arrived at school at 6:52 a.m. Length of travel time, 1 hour and 22 minutes. Rafa left home at 5:55 a.m. Arrived at school at 7:10 a.m. Length of travel time, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Theon left home at 6:04 a.m. Arrived at school at 6:35 a.m. Length of travel time, 31 minutes. Kim left home at 6:50 a.m. Arrived at school at 7:43 a.m. Length of travel time, 53 minutes. Gloria left home at 7:04 a.m. Arrived at school at 7:20 a.m. Length of travel time, 16 minutes. If their first period starts at 7:30 a.m., who was late for school? The answer, Kim. How many minutes was she late? The answer, 13 minutes. If Kim were your friend and classmate, what advice would you give her to avoid being tardy? Possible answer, to arrive on time, you must leave your house earlier than you used to. Since your travel time is almost an hour, leaving by 6:20 a.m. will probably do. Let's have our lesson purpose. How many hours are there in one day? The answer, 24 hours. In an analog clock, how many hours can be seen in one complete cycle or period? The answer, 12 hours. Since an analog clock has 12 hours in one cycle, how many times does it complete a full cycle in a day? The answer, twice. In the Philippines, how do we distinguish between 10 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the evening? What notations are typically used? The answer, we typically use notations such as AM and PM to distinguish between morning and evening, afternoon included. AM and PM distinguish between morning and evening in a 12-hour time system, commonly used in the Philippines. However, there is also a 24-hour time format typically used by the military and other countries. Unlocking content area vocabulary. The 12-hour time format divides a 24-hour day into two equal cycles or periods. The first cycle is AM, which means ante-meridian, meaning before midday in Latin, while the second cycle is PM, which means post-meridian, meaning after midday. The 24-hour time format tells the time of the day, from midnight to midnight, divided into 24 hours, and does not need to use AM or PM to differentiate morning, afternoon, and evening. Day 1 to 2. Subtopic number 1. Describe a 12 and 24-hour time. Explicitation. Let us do this activity. Is it AM or PM? As a grade 5 pupil, when do you usually do the following activities? Share your answers to the class. Activity: eating breakfast, taking a bath before going to school, praying before sleeping at night, playing toys with siblings or friends after school, doing your homework after school, and eating dinner. Is it AM or PM? Worked examples. Math tanong, the 12-hour time. What time format is employed when utilizing AM and PM to distinguish morning, afternoon, and evening? The answer, when using AM and PM, the 12-hour time format is employed. There are two equal cycles or periods of 12 hours in a day. The first 12-hour period or cycle refers to AM, which is from 12 o'clock AM to 11:59 AM, while the second 12-hour period or cycle refers to PM, which is from 12 PM to 11:59 PM. Understanding the 12-hour time format, including the appropriate use of AM and PM, is essential. This can prevent misunderstandings and confusion in communication and improve our ability to manage our schedules. For instance, if you invite your classmates to your birthday party at 8 o'clock, they need to know if it is AM or PM. Otherwise, they might get confused. Another was meeting a friend I had not seen for a long time at 7 o'clock. But she came at 7 AM, when I meant 7 p.m.? What do the abbreviations AM and PM stand for? The answer: AM means ante-meridian, meaning before midday or before noon. PM means post-meridian, meaning after midday or afternoon. Hence, when we say 7 a.m., we mean 7 o'clock in the morning. And when we say 7 p.m., we refer to 7 o'clock in the evening. Furthermore, when we say 4:30 a.m., we mean 4:30 in the morning. And when we say 4:30 p.m., we mean 4:30 in the afternoon. How do we properly write AM and PM? The answer: according to Britannica, periods can be added or omitted and letters can be used in lowercase or uppercase. This means we can write AM as A.M. or AM and PM as P.M. or PM. AM and PM can also be written as capital A.M. and capital P.M. respectively. The 24-hour time. Aside from the 12-hour time, another format can also be used. This is the 24-hour time format. What is the 24-hour time format? The answer: according to Britannica, this format is known as the International Standard Time Format, ISO 8601. In a 24-hour format, time starts at 0000 hours or midnight and ends at 23:59. Although 2400 hours or midnight of the next day can also mean 0000 hours the next day. Are the abbreviations AM and PM used in this format? The answer: in this format, the abbreviations AM and PM are no longer utilized since a day consists of only one 24-hour period, with only one period used. Distinguishing between AM and PM is unnecessary. Where and by whom is the 24-hour clock typically used? The answer: according to Britannica, experts in various fields such as medicine and aviation widely use it, even in cultures where the 12-hour clock is the norm. Furthermore, this format is used in computers, public safety, and transportation. Several countries in Europe, Latin America, and Asia typically used it for writing time, while many European countries utilize it for speaking about time. The 24-hour time is also known as military time. Is it possible to convert a given 12-hour time into 24-hour time and vice versa? The answer: yes. A given 12-hour time can be converted into 24-hour time and vice versa. For example, 3 p.m. in a 12-hour time is the same as 3 p.m. in a 24-hour time. Lesson activity number 1. Compare and contrast 12 and 24-hour time formats using a Venn diagram. Place the words from the box into the appropriate sections of the diagram. Here are the choices: anti-meridian, post-meridian, international standard formats, 2 equal periods in a day, military time, 1 period in a day, used to indicate time, way to communicate time. And here are the answers for the Venn diagram. Day 3, subtopic number 2. Convert 12 and 24-hour time and vice versa. Explicitation. Complete the entries in the given table that shows 12 and 24-hour time formats. And here are the answers. Now, let us answer the following questions. First, how many periods or cycles does a 12-hour format have to complete in one day? The answer: 2. Second, how many periods or cycles does the 24-hour format have to complete in one day? The answer: 1. Third, what have you observed regarding the hours from 1 o'clock a.m. to 12:59 p.m.? The answer: from 1 o'clock a.m. to 12:59 p.m., the hours and minutes remain the same in both 12-hour and 23-hour formats, except for the omission of AM or PM in the latter. Example: 9 o'clock a.m. in 24-hour clock is 9 o'clock. 12:59 p.m. in 24-hour clock is 12:59. Fourth, what have you observed regarding conversion starting from the first hour, 12 a.m. or midnight, to 12:59 a.m. of the day? The answer: to convert the first hour of the day from a 12-hour to a 24-hour format, subtract 12 hours and omit AM. Conversely, to convert from a 24-hour to 12-hour format, add 12 hours and affix AM. Example: 12:15 a.m. to 24-hour clock is 12:15, or 00 then 15. 00:30 or 12:30 to 12-hour clock is 12:30 a.m. Fifth, what have you observed regarding conversion from 1 p.m. to 11:59 p.m.? The answer: from 1 p.m. to 11:59 p.m., add 12 hours to convert to a 24-hour time format, then omit the p.m. Example: 2 p.m. to 24-hour clock is 2 o'clock p.m. Conversely, From 1 o'clock to 23:59, subtract 12 hours to convert to a 12-hour time format. Then, affix the PM. Example, 3:30 to 12-hour clock is 3:30 p.m. Chrono conversion. How to complete the table. To complete the second column or 12-hour format, the teacher will ask the learners to what time they usually do the given activities. After completing the second column, the teacher will ask the learners to convert them into 24-hour format. First column, we have the activities. Second column, 12-hour format. Third column is how to write in 24-hour time format. And here's the bigger version of your activity. Do this in your notebook. Worked example. Since we have already identified the specific time we will do the given activities in a 12-hour format, let us convert them into a 24-hour time format. How is each given time written in a 24-hour time format? Look at the table and study. To process this activity, the teacher will ask these questions. What time do you do the following activities? Eating breakfast, taking a bath before going to school, praying before sleeping at night, playing toys with siblings or friends after school, doing homework after school, and eating dinner. Let us have another set of examples on conversion of 12-hour and 24-hour time formats. Here's the task. Case number 1, first hour of the day. Conversely, to convert from a 12-hour to 24-hour format, subtract 12 hours and omit the AM. To convert starting from the first hour of the day from a 24-hour to a 12-hour format, add 12 hours and affix the AM. Case number 2, from 1 o'clock to 12:59 a.m. From 1 a.m. to 12:59 p.m., hours are the same in both 12-hour and 24-hour formats, except for the omission of AM or PM in the latter. Case number 3, 1 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. From 1 p.m. to 11:59 p.m., add 12 hours to convert to a 24-hour time format, then omit the PM. Conversely, from 1 to 11:59, subtract 12 hours to convert to a 12-hour time format, then affix the PM. Lesson activity number 2. A. Convert the following in 12-hour time format. We have 1 to 5. B. Convert the following in 24-hour time format. We have another set of 1 to 5. And here are the answers for letter A and letter B. Day 4, subtopic number 3. Solve word problems involving 12 and 24-hour time. Explicitation. Let us analyze and solve the given problem. Rafa attended school on a Wednesday and went home after finishing his last class. He arrived at his house at 4:50 in the afternoon. Convert the given time into the 24-hour format. Questions. First, who attended school on a Wednesday? Second, what time did Rafa arrive at his house? Third, what is asked in the word problem? And fourth, how do we convert the given time into 24-hour format? Here are the answers for explicitation. Example number 1. Kenneth needs to catch a train scheduled for 5:30. What is the departure time in a 12-hour format? The answer, retain the given time and affix AM. Hence, 5:30 will become 5:30 AM. Theon's job interview is set for 2:15 p.m. What time is his interview in a 24-hour time format? The answer, add 12 hours to 2:15 and omit p.m. Hence, 2:15 will become 2:15 or 14:15. Kelvin's flight from Ninoy Aquino International Airport to Davao Airport will depart at 15:25 or 3:25 local time and arrive at 17:30 or 5:30. However, due to unexpected delays, the flight is 45 minutes late. What time will Kelvin depart from NAIA? What time will Kelvin reach Davao Airport? Express Kelvin's departure time and arrival time in 12 and 24-hour formats. The answer? Departure in 24-hour format, the answer 16:10. Arrival 18:15. 12-hour format, departure 4:10 p.m. Arrival 6:15 p.m. Lesson activity number 3. Solve word problems involving 12 and 24-hour time. Number 1. Kate will visit her family in Cebu next month. When she booked her flight, the time indicated on the flight detail was 20:45. What time is that in the 12-hour format? Number 2. Kim gave her best friend a call at 9:05 in the morning. What time is that in the 24-hour format? Number 3. Irene plans to take a bus to visit her friend. Her bus is scheduled to depart at 11:30 a.m. However, due to traffic, the bus left 2 hours and 10 minutes later than the scheduled time. A. What time will Irene's bus depart from the bus terminal? Express the answer in 12-hour and 24-hour time formats. B. If the bus ride typically takes 2 hours and 25 minutes, what time will the bus arrive at her friend's town? Express the answer in 12-hour and 24-hour time formats. Lesson activity 3 answers. Learners' takeaways, key ideas or concepts describing 12 and 24-hour time, converting 12 and 24-hour time and vice versa, and solving word problems involving 12 and 24-hour time. What I've learned from the discussion and concepts that are somewhat confusing. And last, concepts I totally don't understand. Reflection on learning. The learners will complete the given statements. You respect other people's time when you blank. And time management is essential because blank. Formative assessment. A. Complete the table. Here's numbers 1 to 5. Numbers 6 to 10. Letter B. Solve the given word problems. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Next, we have A, B, and C. Reflection on learning. The learners will complete the given statements. You respect other people's time when you blank. And time management is essential because blank. And here are the answers for our formative assessment.
Maraming salamat sa panonood! Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!